Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the Odia novel Chha Mana Atha Guntho, written by Fakir Mohan Senapati. The book is even adapted in a movie with the same name. The book has been translated by many authors into English language but I read the book translated by Mr. B.M. Senapati and A.M. Senapati. The writing style of the novel is so simple, filled with sarcasm and interesting analysis that the novel holds you stronger with itself. The novel is set in 1830s and is based in the regions of Odisha. Fakir Mohan Senapati, the grand old poet of Odisha, was a man of varied experience in life and was gifted specially with a sense of humor and satire. He was a pioneer in Odia novel writing. The main characters in the book are Ramchandra Mangraj, the Zamidar of Govindpur village, who used to lend paddy and money to inhabitants of the village. He acquired a lot of property through unfair means. Bhagia, another character, is a small weaver of Govindpur village who owned a very fertile land of the village. His land was cleverly taken over by Mangraj, leaving Bhagia disheartened and poor. Sarya, wife of Bhagia, was an innocent hearted woman who didn't have any child of her own but loved her cow Neta. After their land is taken over, she yells and wails in front of Mangraj's house and ultimately her soul leaves her body. Then comes Champa, the too clever servant or the so-called partner in crime of Mangraj. She had the highest of influence over Mangraj's life, the trust keeper of Mangraj, who ultimately breaks his trust and betrays him. Another character of the story is Govinda, the barber of Govindpur village, who in return betrays Champa and takes away the money and all the gold from her and even killing her. Based in 1830s, the storyline is very simple. Ramchandra Mangraj was enjoying his zamidari in the village of Govindpur by using unfair practices and by playing with the sentiments of the people. His eyes fell upon the land of Sarya and Bhagia, whom Mangraj fools using his lady servant Champa that if they build a temple for the village goddess Mahapuri Mangala, they will be granted a child. Bhagia approached Mangraj for a loan to build a temple, in return of which Mangraj executed a loan bond, mortgaging the 6.5 acres of land of the weaver couple. Instead of paying them any money, Mangraj took possession of their house and demolished it. Their pet cow, Nita, was taken by force. The weaver was in utter despair and turned mad. His wife starved herself to death. Also, Mangraj's wife died at the same time, as she could not bear the trauma of being insulted and neglected by her own husband. When Mangraj was arrested, Champa secured the key of his treasure chest and took away all the valuables and made her way to Cuttack, accompanied by Govinda, the barber. Govinda killed Champa and became master of all the riches. To make himself secure, he was crossing the river in a boat when he panicked and drowned. The writer has shown that man ultimately faces the consequences of evil deeds. The writer clearly pictures each character by various incidents in the story. There is one such incident where Mangraj first approaches Sheikh Dildar Mia at the time of his needs but ultimately succeeded in getting signed a loan bond of 30,000 rupees when the latter was drunk. This ultimately led the Sheikh to leave his zamidari to Mangraj. The way he treated his employees, his planning and plotting with Champa to fool and destroy the Bagha Singha family shapes up the story to its climax. The novel is so picturesque, depicting the daily lives of the people of Odisha so well with the sarcasm and satire in the way of his writing gives even more pleasure. Fakir Mohan Senapati brought out the tragic details of a legal and administrative system under which many poor people lost their lives, fleeced by greedy landlords, clever lawyers, and unscrupulous policemen. This book not only gives a picture of the British Raj of that time but also provides many life lessons which are still prevalent in today's era. Some of such lessons are: we always have to face the consequences of our evil deeds, so choose your actions wisely. Being innocent and being dumb are two different things. Choose your companion wisely. The one you may be thinking to be so close to you and so trustworthy may not actually be as trustworthy as you think. Faith and superstition are both two different things. Don't let your superstition overpower the faith in you. Speak for yourself and don't let others take undue advantage of your love and care. A desire to get something is positive until it doesn't become the greed which harms the well-being of others. Greed can be dangerous after a certain limit. I personally like the book very much. Fakir Mohan Senapati has passed many puns for the British Raj of that time in the book. You can get the book from Amazon. The link of the book is given in the description box. You can check that out. That was all for today. Thank you. Do like, share and subscribe for more such videos.